What's going on, my beautiful people, man? Hope you guys are having an amazing damn day today. An amazing damn day today, man. I'm having an amazing day. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In this video, what we're basically going to be talking about is being able to constantly realign ourselves with the reality, the frame of reality of God. And when I say this, a lot of times we are in a frame of reality on what the world has put on us. And this is something we talked about before, but I really want to dive back into it. Reason being is because I think it's so important that we are constantly reminded that there is a frame of reality that is above all, a frame of reality that makes you free, a frame of reality that allows you to just flow, frame of reality that allows you to love life, have joy, have peace in life every single day. And this is a frame of reality that we can get back to every single day. And it's not just the fact that it's like, oh, I know that this exists. I know that God has love, peace, and joy for me. Now all of a sudden I don't got to do anything and I'm just going to be living in it. I have realized, and I think a lot of us have realized, it's something we got to constantly go back to. One of the verses that I've heard is that we should be like a baby needing its milk every single day with the word. It's that milk that we need every single day to be able to know that we're grounded in that reality, that we're going to be like a tree planted by the water, so that is, when the storm comes, we're not going to be blown away. And not only that, be flexible too. Be like one of those trees that's being able to be flexible. It's not resisting against anything. It's flexible and accepting life, how it's coming, accepting what God is putting into our life. That is so damn powerful. So with this, what I've really realized is that I watched one of my old videos and it was talking about like, okay, like the frame of reality of God, knowing that. And that is so powerful. And it's just something like even myself, sometimes I have to get myself back into it over and over and over again. Because it's not just something where, of course, I read my Bible, but sometimes I'll miss a couple of days of reading my Bible. Sometimes I'm still doing verses and stuff, but sometimes it's just like, you start to get out of that frame of reality just a little bit and a little bit. Or sometimes something puts a negative thought in your head and that negative thought can kind of like sit there and fester. But it's something where if you can constantly bring yourself into the frame of reality of God and constantly put yourself into the love of God and seeing things through God's eyes and view, it will be powerful and it will change your life completely every single day. Reason I'm saying this is that it's literally something where we have so much negativity in our mind. That's also what I've heard. Our mind is so negative. Our mind honestly wants to go to negativity every single day. And if we don't constantly push it towards a positive, and I'm not saying that, of course, over time, it'll get easier to do that once we're like more aligned to that. I'm not saying that if you miss one day, all of a sudden everything's going to go down kablooey, anything like that. No, what I'm saying is that the more that we are able to align ourselves in that, the easier it's going to get to stay in that. But also on top of that, like it's just something where it's so peaceful. It brings you peace, it brings you joy, it brings you love, it brings you hope, knowing that you can align yourself in that, even on those days where you're feeling bad, even on those days where you're feeling a little bit extra negative, even on those days when you're feeling like something's getting to you, because you know you can bring yourself into the frame of reality of God. And it always will be that hope there, the hope. But hopefully, eventually, it becomes something where it is that peace, love, and joy in your life. Because you're knowing, okay, I'm negative right now. I'm feeling kind of like bad about this stuff. I'm feeling like I'm worrying way too much. I'm overthinking. I'm feeling like this insecurity is really getting to me. But you know, there's a frame of reality in God where this stuff does not matter. This stuff is not affecting me. This stuff doesn't even reach anywhere into my brain at all. And if we can realize that, you understand, we can realize that, then we could be like, okay, well, let me just continue to get into this frame of reality. Then that's when we go and we search up some verses. That's what I do too, man. I feel that negativity sometimes. I feel that insecurity sometimes. And I still have to go out there and look up some verses and anchor it in that. I have started my shift at IHOP. I've been working at IHOP, and even throughout the day, you know, okay, of course, like sometimes you're worrying about what the manager's going to think. Sometimes you're worrying about if you're doing something right or wrong. Sometimes you're worrying about if you should be doing this or that, or if you should be talking to these people or doing that and that. It's all these things you start thinking about. But for me, this is the constant alignment in God's reality, because it's something where I have to constantly tell myself these verses of the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I don't need the manager to do anything specific. He's yelling at people in the back. He's yelling at people in the kitchen. I don't need him to change how he's doing that. I can't really change that right now. I can't change that. He's going to be doing himself right now. But I'm going to work around it. I'm going to be flexible, because this is what I have allowed myself to build, the strength to build, because the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. And I'm going to do the best I can every single day, even if they throw me out of the freaking restaurant and fire me. This is what we can do every single day. And it's something so powerful, because the more that you align yourself in that reality, the more confident you get, the more hopeful and joyous and peaceful you get, because you realize that it is possible to have every single one of those things, every single day. And the more that you realize that, the more that you're away from that, you're just separate from God. And the more that we can get closer and closer to God to appreciate and be thankful on an everyday dang basis. So, wishing this for you guys, man. Wishing this for myself, too. I'm still growing in this, man. Let me know where you guys currently are in this journey with this, man. Love you guys very much. Hope you guys are having an amazing one. Peace. Peace.